Today marks day 2 of the 100-day challenge. So what I've decided to do for today is talk about setting goals for the summer.
Got a chick named Samantha, she only fucks in the morning. Then she gon' make breakfast, you know the deal, you know the story. Got Jessica, she drive a Lexus truck, she only...
What's up, vlog? We came to see Avengers, we're at the Great Palladium. Look, there's my mama. What's up, mama?
Got different hoes everywhere.
Yeah.
Say hi to the vlog. Okay. They want to say hi to the vlog too. Okay. What's up, vlog? So what I want to talk about today for the second video in my 100-day challenge was setting goals. You want to set goals that are good for the short term and the long term. A short-term goal of mine is to post a video for 100 days, but a long-term goal would be, this video is going to be pretty short, but overall, I just want to kind of go over a couple of things that you need to consider when you're making this video, when you're writing down your goals. You want to make goals for yourself, and the way I do it is I set up different categories of my life, and I make individual goals for each of those categories. So I have my journal that I use here, and in the journal, what I have for my goals are, so for my goals, what I do is I have my YouTube goals. So for instance, a short-term YouTube goal would be, hitting 100 subscribers. A long-term goal would be having a successful channel, or 10,000 subscribers. I have family goals. Short-term, it's honestly just making sure my relationship is good with my family consistently. Long term, I guess, starting my own family, maybe. 3, learning. I think short term, you can always learn something in whatever you're doing. You can learn how to do it better. You can learn how to do it. There's always different options. Long term learning is most important to me, though, which is why I read. I try to read pretty consistently, at least 30 minutes a day. Health, short-term health goals, whenever you eat, make sure you're eating good food. I'm not the healthiest eater, but for the most part I do try and eat a pretty healthy diet. Long-term, health is pretty important, so going along with health, I think that leads into my next goals, which are fitness. So short-term fitness goals, going to the gym every day, or at least 3 to 5 times a week. Long term, you want to have a certain body style, or you want to do a certain thing and make your body look a certain way, then that can be a long-term goal. Financial goals, short term, watching what I spend, whenever I spend money. Long term, you want to be in a position where you're not suffering, but you're living pretty comfortably. School goes back to my learning. Short term, take it semester by semester. You want to do the best you can. You want to do the best you can in each semester. Long term, your degree, PhD, master's, whatever. Relationships, that's not just romantic relationships. Short term, you want to make sure that you stay up to date with your friends every day, or that you're keeping up with them every day, sending a text or something like that. Just making sure that they know that you're there. I consider that one of my goals. And then, the crew team, that's something new. I started rowing for the crew team my second semester, my freshman year. So, short term, just going to practice every day and, giving it your full effort. But then, long term, what I want to do is eventually be really good and end up, rowing for the varsity team and competing in tournaments and winning and stuff like that. Those are just a little bit of, my goals personally. You don't have to follow those categories or anything, you can make your own. But I think out of all those, visualizing your goals is probably the most important thing. We went to a Chinese restaurant today, and my fortune cookie was talking about, what's the fortune cookie? I don't know if I have it in my pocket. I do have it. Confidence of success is almost success. So I guess what I interpret that as is if you have the confidence that you're going to succeed in anything, you're basically almost succeeding. You just need to do it. Overall, like your goals, like I said, they should make you a better person in some way or form, or they should be helping those around you. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Add me on Snapchat here. Add me on Instagram. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Every time I see you, get better.